people in your organization who's responsible for customer service and all the people in your organization that really aren't that significant when it comes to customer service. And we've seen that list, and you have people on both sides of that list. Well, I want to give you an illustration that hopefully will show you that everybody within an organization is responsible for customer service. Even the people who don't realize that they have a direct impact on customer service. I was working with an auto dealership at one point, and this was a high-end luxury automobile dealership. And I want you to picture yourself in a really nice vehicle. Let's say a $75,000 vehicle, a $100,000 vehicle. And you have something in this car that's wrong. First of all, let's say you need to get the regular 20,000-mile maintenance done on the vehicle, and you also have some noises coming from underneath the hood. And you've called and you've made an appointment in order to get your car worked on. And you're driving up to this dealership, and you're going to where the service area is, and they call it the service drive. And you're driving up to this area, and in front of you, as you're driving up, you have somebody directing your traffic exactly where you need to park. And this guy is dressed in a valet uniform, just like you would see in a hotel. And what the valet has done, in order to provide great customer service for the client, the valet has actually typed in your license plate as soon as he could see it coming up the drive, so he knew that your name was Mr. Smith. And so as you drive up to the drive, the valet directs you, he comes around, he opens the door for you, and he says, "Hello, Mr. Smith. Welcome to the dealership. We're glad you came in today. I see that you have an appointment with so-and-so. I'll go get the service advisor for you. Is there anything else I can get for you while you wait? It's hot out. Would you like a bottle of water? Would you like a cup of coffee? What is it that I can do for you?" "No, I don't need anything." "All right, I'll go get the service advisor for you." So they go in and get the service advisor. Now the service advisor has gone over all their appointments for the day. They know all 10, 12 cars that they're going to be dealing with that day. And they've gone over Mr. Smith's car. And they know why Mr. Smith's car is bringing it in. They have listed on here, well, he got his 20,000-mile services due today, and he has a clunkety clunk 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 noise coming from underneath the hood, and in the back of the car he hears a noise. And so he comes out to Mr. Smith, shakes his hand. "Hey, Mr. Smith, good to see you again. Glad you came to the dealership. I have your information right here. It says it's time for the 20,000-mile service. It also says you have a strange noise coming from underneath the hood. It's described it as a clunkety clunk 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 noise. Can you give me a little more information about that noise?" And so you describe the noise, you describe the noise coming from the back of the vehicle. And so the service advisor is listening to all the issues that you have with your vehicle. At the end of that time, which might take 5, 7, 8 minutes, and in that time the service advisor asks if there's anything else. If not, he says, "Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith, I'm not sure what that clunkety clunk clunk noise is. I know that the service I can have done by this afternoon, but I will have to have my technician take a look at that noise. And I will be able to get back with you by 2 o'clock with information on how long it's going to take us to repair that clunkety clunk 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 noise. Is that okay?" So you've given him an exact time you're going to call him back, at least by this time. You've told him you're not sure if you're going to get it ready today, so he should be preparing himself for leaving his vehicle there overnight. And then you tell him, "Mr. Smith, is there anything in the car that you're going to need today? And just in case we do have to keep your car overnight, do you need your garage door opener? Anything in there that you're going to need tomorrow, security badges for work, anything that you're going to need the next couple days, go ahead and get it out of your car, and I'll walk you over to the loan car department. You do have a copy of your insurance. Do I need to get that out of the glove box for you? Get the insurance form. May I see your driver's license? You have your insurance, you have your driver's license. You walk that client over to the loan car, and he's going to get a very nice loan car to drive for the rest of that day or the next day, however long it takes to repair his car. So you go over there and you introduce him to the loan car department. "Hey, Billy, this is Mr. Smith. He's brought his car in today. He has an appointment for a loan car. Would you please get him in his loan car? Here's his insurance, and here's his driver's license." "Oh, yeah, Billy takes really good care of him, gets him a car, gets him off and running." The car then is taken and it's parked somewhere else until a technician can get ready to work on it. And then when the technician finally gets it in, the service advisor is constantly calling back. They're going over here, "Mr. Smith, what's up with Mr. Smith's car? Did you find out what that clunky clunk clunk noise is? I have to call him by 2 o'clock, so I have to know." So the technician calls and communicating back and forth, so you can call Mr. Smith. The car, let's say the car is finished the next day. The car is then taken to the car wash. You had an on-site car wash where you had probably 6 or 8 guys wash their cars all day, every day. You would take it through the car wash. It would get dried, hand-dried. It would get parked on a certain parking spot. The person in the car wash What they did, after they parked it up where it was supposed to go, there was a parking spot number there. And they would enter that parking spot number in the computer. So when Mr. Smith came to pick up his car, he would go into the cashier, and he would say, "I'm Mr. Smith here to pick up my car." Hopefully, the bill, if there was any charge for the work that was done, was explained ahead of time, so there's no confrontation at the cashier. He understood every charge that was on his bill, everything that was done to his car. He might look it over briefly. As soon as he's there, the cashier has a walkie-talkie. And the cashier then will walkie-talkie to the valets the parking place of the car. And so someone would run up, get the car real quick, bring it back. And so by the time the customer's done paying at the cashier and is walking out the door, the service advisor has met him at the cashier to talk about the bill necessarily. The service advisor can walk him back out to the drive. The valet's driving up. "Here's your car, Mr. Smith. Thank you for bringing it to the dealership today." That is how it was supposed to work. And you know,